Right, so spent about 4 or 5 hours passing the time in that basement. And then I just popped outside to see what the visibility is like. It's obviously pretty good. So I'm now going to make my way over to the cave. I'm going to be very, very cautious about this. I'm just not going to risk a wolf attack. So unless I see a rabbit or something like that and I know it's safe, I'm not going to move. I'm not going to stand up. Yeah. So we're doing pretty well so far. We're at, how many days are we? 14, so we're going to need to get a move on if we want to get to the top of Timberwolf Mountain. Let's just make sure we're safe coming around this corner. There's a rabbit. Okay, I can move them. Fuck! Shit, so the wolf's going for that rabbit. It just came right. Really? Shit, is it going to spot us? Or is it going to chase that rabbit? Fuck. Okay. So it's right there in front of us. I'm going to call back. So I thought we got lucky, no we didn't. Let's see if we can scare a rabbit towards it. So we scared the rabbit. It's gone the right direction over the hill there. Is it being chased? No. Let's try that again then. So obviously we can't walk straight ahead. Come on, you little... Fuck. Oh, I don't like being up here. I'm gonna run. I know the way across is basically here. I'm gonna crouch again now. Looks like I just made it through that little bit without getting spotted. We haven't actually started freezing yet, which is amazing. This feels so mild. But I don't know if there's a wolf down there, so I'm just gonna creep our way around until I can see what's what. Fuck, I can hear a rabbit. A wolf chasing a rabbit.
Can't feel my feet.
Absolutely no. Sounds like it's from directly above me. And it has been caught. I can hear the wolf eating. Yeah, I can hear it eating, so I'm gonna keep on crawling around here. No interest in trying to collect that carcass. Shit. So looks there's another rabbit just screaming.
Cold.
But that wolf is still eating. I have no idea what's going on here. It's very close, wherever it is. So I've got my finger on the mouse button just ready to use this flare. Just trying to use sound to guess at where it might be. It's barking at something. Fuck. What is going on? Stop. Now it sounds like it's chasing another rabbit. Yeah, so it's got quieter. I should have turned the sound up for you. Hopefully you can hear what I'm hearing. This has been unusual, to say the least. Let's see what we can see. So there's rabbit 1 in the middle of the road there. Can't see him. Can't see him and I can't hear him anymore. But I don't think I'm ready to stand up just yet. I guess we can do it because we're close to that truck. We can make a dash for that truck. Let's try that. Wow. Oh. Alright, so crouch, we're crouching. Let's pop the hood so I know I've been there before. Minus 19, so we're getting to serious cold now. I can't hear it, so I'm gonna run. This part is usually safe. I can hear it eating. Fuck, it's there. Shit, run, 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 run. It's chasing me. Whoa. Whoa, we made it. Holy crap. What an epic little trip. Fuck. Just using our ears, using our ears, using our ears then. Okay, 11 degrees. Starving but otherwise alright. 85%. I'm going to continue to take the condition hit. I'm going to use our lovely lantern. This most unexpected of finds saves us a match. I'm going to run through here too, just so that we use as little fuel as possible. I've got tons of energy. I'm going to grab all the coal I can, because I mean it's A, just generally really good to have in Interloper, and then B, of course, going to be crafting our tools next. And in this other private game that I had, I made a mistake because I didn't craft enough arrowheads, and got to the point where I'd lost a couple of arrows. Shot a bear in the face, it ran off with it. Didn't die though. And yeah, I got left with not enough arrows. I was down to 4, and I was thinking, shit, I have to actually go back to a region now just to craft some more arrowheads. So I'm not going to make that mistake this time. That is our 3rd box of matches. We're now at 36 matches, so I don't think I'm going to be worrying about fire starting anytime soon. Cloth, let's run again. I'm going to ignore those crates completely. Not really going to bother about checking behind.
I could use this.
It's better than the one we've got, so let's chuck that. It's gone. And then let's keep going. We should be able to get through with the fuel we've got. It was quite an episode with the wolf there, especially at the end where
Back is getting kind of heavy.
it did actually see me and started chasing me. But because we were behind that barrier of the path, I knew we could probably make it, so I went for it. That was pretty exciting. That's how they say it here in Aussie land. Ah, it's so exciting. Not with the lisp. Oh, hello to all my American friends, by the way. I took a look at YouTube, it gives some statistics, and it said that half, I think, of all the people who watch the channel are in the US, so yeah, hi. Hard for me to imagine you watching a Brit living in Australia. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll be coming, oh, that's much better condition. I'll be coming to the US at the end of July for a month. It's something I've been wanting to do for years and years and years. And my best mate also happens to be American. I met him when I was living in Taiwan. Alright, we're going to sleep the rest of this off so this can go out. We have about half of the fuel left. Still okay. Bedroll down. 84%, so it's time to use some food. This is why we have it. This is why I brought this back up amount of calories, so we can sleep, get our condition back up. I'll eat 5 and I'll see if that gives us enough. I don't think we need to sleep too long. Looks like I made just enough water before, so that's worked out quite nicely. Let's see. 3 hours of darkness. I reckon we can probably sleep for 5 or 6. Let's see how this works for us. Also, another thing I learned, something I'm going to do this time, is use the mines much more. So we're fully rested, and I'm talking about Desolation Point because for some reason, maybe it's just habit from my early games, I'm going to get some fuel actually. Maybe not, we've got tons, we're quite heavy. 28 coal, 15, yeah we don't need it. I'll maybe get those on the way back. I would always, out of habit, maybe from easier games, head for the lighthouse. It's pretty much the only spot you're guaranteed to run into wolves, so I'm going to ignore those, keep my weight down for the moment. Because we're short on food, it's probably a good idea to go up to Katie's secluded shelf. Start a fire, work on the corpse that's up there. That'll give us enough fuel to do the stuff we need to do. And of course the Riken is the goal. I'm going to head to the oil processing plant first though. Firstly see if there's any metal we can just pick up, see what we find there for its own sake. And it's the end of the map, so we don't want to, you kind of want to get there first and then work your way back. That's what I'm thinking. Obviously we're going to go to the Riken because we need to craft. But the lighthouse I care less about nowadays.
This will come in handy.
I don't think I need that. Not even for the leather. Oh wow. Right, we have more matches than we know what to do with. This is an unusual situation. Let's just see. How long do they take to break down? 10 minutes. Well, that's worth it. Let's do that one. It's worth it for the leather. Of course I'm keeping that because I'm hoping we pick up better shoes along the way at some point. I'm just in shitty runners at the moment. I'm not going to harvest anything. I will. I'm not going to harvest any saplings. I'll take pelt. A deer hide rather. Take a deer hide because it just saves us coming back through, and I think there's a kind of mechanic in the Long Dark where they leave these permanent corpses. That's for you, just to get some food along the way when you keep you alive, basically. I think that's the way it's designed. And they'll stay there forever, as far as I'm aware, until you harvest them. But once you start harvesting them, if you don't take everything from them, I think they're going to disappear, and they don't come back, I believe, so I think, correct me if I'm wrong, please, but I think that's the way it goes.
To find some place to escape this cold.
Right, so let's get a fire cracking first. The other thing about fuel, of course, would be we'd have more of a guaranteed chance of starting fires. On the other hand, I guess we don't need to worry about matches. What's that? Oh, fuel. Cool. Alright, wind is looking okay. I'll start this fire closer to the... oh, I can't do that. Right, so that's actually the closest I can get it to the wall. I wanted it to the wall just so that
so cold in my life.
Get a bit more wind protection. Right. So our fire starting skills are still absolutely shit, unfortunately. So, well, it's good we have so many matches. We might waste a few, unfortunately.
Come on.
But yeah, I find this game is better than my personal game was. I had a pretty good start. I had some fair luck, but we've been luckier in this one, especially with the fire starting stuff. Our food seems to be pretty good as well. I can barely remember what we've done in this game, to be honest.
It worked.
Alright, so strategy goes, chuck all the sticks on. The heavy stuff you don't particularly want to carry, so I'll chuck that on too. And that gets the temperature up to a point where you can harvest. And I'm going to get this food inside me. Oh, actually, I'm going to save it. Save that for the recovery. And because it's also useful, of course, for constructing walls. Ah, fuck. It's a long time. So we have to thaw that carcass first. Well, we've got 2 hours on the fire. Let's just do this one at a time. I'm going to try and take this slower, a bit calmer than usual. Let's cook this up. Quite sure. What do we have to? I thought we only harvested 1 kilo. Where did I have that from? Confused. Let's have a look. Oh, we have a kilo and a tiny bit. Only that tiny bit. Those crackers were in great condition. Alright, let's see if this is any faster now. We peel it off by hand in 40 minutes. Let's get the hide first, that's the most important. So we peel it off by hand. And the reason we can do this is the carcass is thawed. So this is pretty white. It's good. Right. Do we need to take any of that with us? Should we do any water? Yeah, we've got 3 litres. Probably don't need it. I'm going to just leave that. Not going to bother with the brand. The brand makes me more fearless than I should be. I've approached a wolf with a brand before and I paid for it. So I'm just going to learn from that and not ever try and take a wolf on with a brand. Having a brand kind of makes you tempted to keep on starting fires, or I just don't want to do it. So obviously there's a deer up ahead, but we can't take him down in any way. Go and chase them towards the wolf, and we're not going to do that now. So I'm going to head into the mine, through the mine, for the world processing plant. Just make sure, don't break our legs on the way down. Put the sticks, I'll pick up the rose hips. The maples, well, I guess we have one, don't we? We don't have 2. I'll take 1, I'll take that on the way back. That's not urgent. And there are more. Ooh, wolf eating deer down there. Tempting. That would give me the 4th. Map. I'm going to be a pusher. I'm not going to take any risks just yet. I'm going to stay focused on the mission. It's amazing that it's not cold. It's just nuts. It's nice actually. Late game interloper is just it's just so brutal. This is friendly enough to be okay. So I'm finding actually Interloper has fantastic replayability. Because it is so hard, so challenging, and because it can, you know, that random chance start at the beginning can have such an impact that it's not boring going back and doing this again. Shooting guide is useful just because we can break it. We can burn it straight away. It's of no use to us. I'm not going to spend the time breaking any of that down. We're going to go one way through here. So, do I want to collect any more? I don't want to collect any more coal. I'm going to have more than enough here. In fact, I've probably got too much. Is that wise? I think that'll be enough for my tools. These. I kind of took those. Alright, so now what I'm thinking is, if I leave them here, am I going to remember to come back and get them? Do I make a note for myself? I've never done this before. I'm going to put... Actually writing this down. Mine, entrance, deer, hide, and grass. So I remember to get... I have a terrible habit of forgetting stuff if I drop it. So the theory there is that I drop it straight away. It's going to start curing, but it also preserves its condition because stuff it breaks down quicker now. So I think this is the way. I'm not going to pick any coal up, which is good. This should hopefully get us through without running out of fuel. Don't want to have to use a match just because we run out of light. I can still run. Let's leg it then. I'm going to stop for the most basic of checks. If there's nothing, then no, let's keep going. Cool, that's it, we made it. It's pretty quick actually. Where are we? Okay, so we've still got some fuel, not much. Okay, so let's take stock. 7 hours of daylight left. We dry mouth, starving. We're not ready to sleep yet though, so we're not going to bother. We do have something to drop if we see a wolf. We do have this if we see a bear. We have a flare. This is where the bear likes to live, so we're going to be extra careful around here.